are more children in the Kansas foster care system right now than there are safe places for them to stay.
And that's according to a recent progress report, the result of a class action lawsuit on behalf of foster kids in the state.
In 2018, the suit claimed kids were dealing with extreme placement instability and a lack of mental health resources. KMBC 9 Investigates is getting answers about why 7 years later the system continues to fall short.
We are frustrated. I think we had hoped that they would be much further along, especially with the placement issues.
Teresa Woody was one of the attorneys who represented foster children in that 2018 lawsuit. The latest audit of foster care in Kansas shows while there were fewer kids in foster care in 2024, nearly double the amount, 2,100, do not have appropriate night-to-night or short-term placement, meaning they don't have a stable place to call home. In 2018, some kids were even sleeping in offices.
Now we're seeing kids, as young as 2, younger than 6, who are in this kind of a position where they're not having a stable placement. I can't imagine what that looks like for a 2-year-old.
Most chilling, 10 children died across the state of Kansas last year while in foster care. Woody knew the circumstances surrounding one of the deaths.
The child who ran away and didn't have the medication they needed for, I think it was diabetes, and then died because they didn't have that medication. That's just a confluence of all these things.
Angela Hedrick is vice president of KVC Foster Care. She says part of the problem is finding long-term placement for kids in need.
And we still have a significant need for foster parents so that those youth can be in a family setting.
The report found children without stable placements often face long commutes to school. They change schools frequently and in some cases may not be going to school at all for a period of time. And 34% are not getting the mental health support they need.
A lot of these kids have trauma. They're traumatized just from coming into the system, and some of them have trauma from the situations they were in that caused them to be in care.
But improvements are being made.
We've made changes to our residential programming and implemented some pilot projects that has allowed us to get youth out of our child welfare offices.
There are about 6,000 Kansas children who are currently in the foster care system. Many of them need safe homes and families to welcome them in. We posted a link to help you, those of you who are considering becoming a foster parent at KMBC.com. Now, another part of this story is what happens to kids who age out of the system. Tomorrow at 6, we look at a mentorship program that is working for foster kids that turn 18 and don't know where to turn.